2, 1, go.
Alright. So what's gonna happen?
Alright,
Gonna do the escape sequence.
Yep. Clock starts. Dark Link. Mog.
I like the Dark Link, it's such a nice suit. Everyone using a different skin, I like it. I like it.
Yeah. Today you will have bad luck. I hope not. Looks like all 3 palaces in Light World are required today.
That's good.
That's always what you want to see when you do a run.
Agreed. That means some nasty stuff on the other side isn't going to be necessary.
You'd think that's the case, but then you check your map and your pendants are Thief's Town, Palace of Darkness, and Skull Woods, and the game is just like, well, yeah, you're gonna do them anyway. Maybe not Skull Woods, but...
I think the game at least has to have some form of rudeness, doesn't it?
yeah. Or you know, one of the pendants is a T-Rock, and it just gives you the Ice Rod and escape.
Shield.
Vanilla escape. Damn.
Did they ever edit the Wiz Robe skin, or is he still weird looking when you got blue robes?
I'm also going to apologize in advance if my dog bot ends up coming through on stream. That's the name we gave him for no reason.
Yeah, that's the bathrobe wizard. I didn't think he'd be a bad skin, but the blue robes don't look right. I hope they changed them. Spider pulled ahead a little bit because of that clean ball and chain kill, but nothing really matters yet in standard. This is why I chose standard. Give players an even start at the start of this thing.
Yeah. I like it. I like escape. Oh, that's 8 bombs. Damn.
That's a nice pickup.
Yeah. So we're probably gonna see Flaming Rook kill some enemies here too, because we're gonna eventually get those bombs. But yeah, I like escape. It's nice and it's chill, and it gives you those first 6 minutes of the run where you can try and just get a solid time, shoot for that sub 6, but you know exactly what's ahead of you.
Nice. Now 2 people have 8 bombs, so at least they'll be able to check out what's at the end of the escape now.
Yes. Both teams with the 8 bombs now. I love that, man. Escape is always such a sweat to get those bombs because it hurts if you have to go back in there. And then it's like you get 8 and it's like, oh, all my orgasms.
I'm extremely aggressive getting those bombs.
Yeah, you really want to just get that out of the way as soon as you can.
I figure,
Like even if you spend like 45 seconds looking for those bombs, it's still gonna pay off if you don't have to go back to escape.
I think it pays off
Yep.
anyway because you don't have to go buy bombs. You don't have to go
Yep.
deal with them at all. Just having them. I always
Especially when you get that-
chest.
Yeah. It's really nice when you get that 8-pack like that. Then you really don't need them ever.
Yep, Spider's in the lead a little bit, and they're both checking to escape at the same time. What do we got? Nothing great, nothing at all.
Sucks that they both arrive at the same time because Lone Wolf could have saved some bombs there, like one bomb.
They're both just too good.
Yeah. That's why
Everybody got the
Spooty and I
8.
would. That's why Spooty and I would immediately have one of us check the map when were in the standard rounds, so he would fall back a little bit, and I would just scout out the chest.
That's actually a pretty good tactic.
Extreme strategies.
Yeah, it would save like maybe a second or two, but
Every second counts.
that AG arrows. That's AG arrows, damn.
Silver arrows at the cathedral, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And they're immediately splitting up. I love it. Does that priest say "Go be a hero"? I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. Oh my god.
Go get him.
Go get him, champ.
I legit had no idea he said that. Oh my god. That's the greatest thing.
Red team also splitting up.
Yep.
Checking the same stuff. Looks like dam is being done. 20 cents.
And a piece of heart in the woodcutter's cave, so that's garbage.
Thank
There's
god.
flippers.
Oh, there's flippers.
Lamp in the woods.
Oh damn.
Oh, that's a good pickup.
This is a lower bracket match. The loser of this will be out.
Not much else to speak of in the woods or the dam.
We're about to come up on a real hype on Spider now.
Did you?
We got generous guy. 20 cents.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Oh my god, there was nothing, nothing in that cave. Oh my god.
It's always so disappointing when you go in there and find nothing.
Yeah. You kind of just expect that cave to have something. Nope, not this time around.
Not a whole lot of items yet. Ice rod. Mitts.
Eh.
And the single arrow, wow, what a...
Well, we got the gloves,
It-
the net.
It's the best of times and the worst of times in that cave.
Yeah. Net, again, not the worst thing to find in 2v2. You usually end up with low hard builds, so being able to catch a fairy is nifty.
Flaming Rock skipping the ice rod cave. It's a heart. Spider got it. He's checking under the bridge instead.
It's probably what Spider is going to do in a second, I
Yep.
would imagine.
Heart piece.
Yeah, yay.
There's a bottle for Sickit in the well, that's convenient.
That means you can immediately go check Bottle Kid.
Yep.
That admittedly would be amusing, fighting Aghanim with just the net and the magic cave. I think they'd have to give you some sort of other offensive weapon as well, like the hammer, in order to make that work.
You actually can't get to Aghanim without the sword conveniently.
Without at least
because
a
of the
fighter
curtain.
sword.
Because of the curtain.
That's true. That's true. That probably the only place that could actually happen is in a swordless seed, where that isn't a thing.
Yeah, but in a swordless seed, you're going to fight him without the sword anyway. Oh, powder from Zika. That's also a nice item to have in 2v2s, especially.
Mm-hmm.
Flaming Rock is getting it hard after all. No item left unchecked.
I mean, it's not a bad pickup when you only have 3 hearts to start. Every heart counts early in the game.
Still not too many items. Just the gloves and the ice rod lamp. That's about it.
Gloves and
progress.
lamp get you up Death Mountain, though, at least.
Yep. Logically, too. But you're only gonna get 1-2 more items up there.
Yep.
Really need something a little bit more.
Flaming Rock going to check out Sassafras's place.
It's always a good place to go to.
Wake.
Ooh.
Not a bad one. Lone Wolf off to grab his flippers. It's probably all he's gonna do. If he's down here, I might as well go check up on Agana in Desert, I guess.
Yeah, feels like a pretty good play at this point.
Looks like that's what he's gonna do. I like that. Agana has something so often in this logic, so it's really convenient to get him out of the way while you catch up on the dam there.
What is the difference between regular Quake and bootleg Quake?
It was bootleg Wake.
The one in the bootleg, the NES version.
It's good in
Well, I
the
don't
NES
actually
version.
It's good.
How so?
Well, all 3 of them are bombos. I don't know if bombos even exist, but all 3 of them do bombos effect, and they only cost like an eighth of your mana bar.
Man.
Damn.
They just basically said, you know what, there's only one thing that people ever use in this game, so let's just do that instead.
You never use medallions anyway, let's be real. Unless
I mean,
you
what
open a dungeon.
What
Yeah,
they said
the
was,
only
this is in the game, let's try and make it its NES though. We'll do our best. Here's what we got. It's actually
Honestly,
one of the
the
best
only-
bootlegs I've ever seen.
The only time I would ever use bombos is against like Cold Stare. That one's pretty good.
That's a fire rod on the desert ledge. Can't get it yet, but it's good
Nice.
to know.
Yeah. There are 2 chances that could be, well, 3 chances that could be hard required.
It usually is.
Yeah.
Although with all 3 crystals in Dark World,
Yeah, there's the slim chance that it's not. Oh, oh, nice! Looks like the old man had the moon pearl.
huh.
That'll
That is
open
a
up some
nice
doors,
pickup.
And a sword upgrade. You can't bomb jump across that. That is not possible.
unfortunately. It sure would be nice.
It definitely would be.
Oh,
He's
it's
gonna
cost
get
him some
Capac on
time.
the way up, yeah.
Too bad.
Those damn cabbages, man. It's just the worst.
On green team, it looks like Spider's headed for Eastern, while Blade Wolf's heading up Death Mountain.
I'm a fan of that. I love Eastern. Even without the bow, just go there. It always has something.
Yeah. It's not exactly the hardest place to get through either. Even in the dark, it's not that difficult.
He's got the lamp though, does he? Just not updating his tracker.
Isn't there much of anything on his tracker except for the flippers?
Yeah.
We got 2 players with updated trackers. That'll do. I'll carry us. There's that Moon Pearl for Blade Wolf.
Yep.
Alright. I wonder if Tallman's gonna go for Ganon now, because that's now open with the Master Sword and go straight to Dark World.
Would be
They
a
don't
bad
have
idea.
too many options after.
Yeah, that's true.
But they
But they're-
checked almost everything too, so it doesn't sound like a bad play.
Medora in Eastern Palace for Spider.
Ooh. I don't know. I don't feel good about doing Aghanim if you don't at least have the hammer or the hook shot to go with that Moon Pearl, because really you're not going to get access to a lot.
Yeah, you would have access to the Pyramid of Power and Catfish immediately.
He doesn't have gloves, does he? You can't.
He
You
does
need a
have
hammer
gloves.
Oh, he does. Okay, then he has access to Catfish. Yeah.
Yeah. You can at
Has
least grab a
access
couple
to-
things.
Do
You
Palace
can
of
get
Darkness.
into Pod.
Yeah.
You can get into Pod, but good luck getting anywhere without hammer and bow.
That's true. A very limited amount of space you could do in there.
Ooh, he's gonna. Guards are giving a run for his money.
The boomerang
Ooh,
will stun
playing
him,
it
he's got
risky.
it ready.
The spider, I missed that. Spider found the book in
He found the
Eastern
book in
Palace?
the right chest in Eastern Palace.
We'll probably see him go to desert after that then.
Yep, and not gonna blame him in the slightest.
No, that's a good idea. It makes no sense that they're both doing Aghanim right now. So you might as well spend your time and check something that your teammate isn't checking.
And Spider bailing out of Eastern. Looks like that's exactly what he's gonna go do, is head for Desert Palace.
Yep.
Like this play, it'll get you the Fire Rod if nothing else.
Yeah, it's given the fire rod at least, which is actually quite nice in Aghanim's tower if he has to do that. 'Cause it
Yeah.
just one shot everything. But it's also a light source. If he has the gloves, he's actually got a chance to be able to finish Desert.
Will all depend on what's on the bonk torch.
Yep.
And Talbot's making me nervous with his low health.
Same.
Yeah.
He likes to live dangerously.
Yeah, he can stun these guys, dang it. Might
He
get a
does not
prize,
like
too.
playing it safe.
Your stun prize might be a fairy, you don't know. Might could help you. Oh no! Talman.
Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no. Well, we're about to see if they can do anything in Desert. They can.
Blade Wolf playing just as risky as Tallman right now.
And they're both living dangerously. You really don't want to die in that Aga Tower. It's going to send you all the way back.
Yeah. And neither one of them. Oh, there we go. Blade Wolf knows the stun strats.
Mana bag for stun.
That's not the worst thing it could be.
It's a decent stun drop, yeah. Okay, so the B key is on the Bong Torch in deserts. That's interesting. I
Yeah.
found a
Alright.
heart, and that's it. I don't know if they have any options other than Aghanim at this point. I'm not sure.
Let me think. Yeah, you can't really do much of anything else on the light overworld. You
I would hate
need...
to see Zora be a thing when they have no money.
Oh, right, they can do Zora.
Oh,
Well, with gloves you can farm relatively fast, but it doesn't feel good.
Timestalker has a good point there. I don't think he grabbed the fire rod on the way out of there.
Oh yeah, he didn't grab that.
That could end up being costly later.
Yeah, you definitely want to grab that while you're there. It's a really long backtrack. And if Skullwoods ends up being your only option.
Yeah. I guess he's gambling that he's going to pick up the flute and the Titan's Mitt at some point before needing the fire rod, which...
Yeah. But it's the fire rod
Yeah.
of all the things. And you're looking at a good chance to have to do Aghanim. He's getting his Moon Pearl. It makes sense to get that before going to Aghanim, obviously.
Yeah, there's no point to going to Aghanim before then.
It's timed nicely at least. Lone Wolf and Tall Man are both soon gonna know if Dark World is worth it.
Nobody went to Zora. They could have checked the
Yeah.
ledge.
Well, they have flippers, right?
That's true.
I would have had one guy farm the money. I imagine you have access to the cave close to desert.
I think Aghanim's going to be required, but
It
Not
feels
sure.
like it, yeah.
like unless the
Definitely
hammer
does
shows
at
up.
this point.
It would be Hammer or Mitz at Zora for Aghanim to be not required. Well, I guess the mirror or the hookshot or something would work. Oh, we're about to find out what's on that pyramid.
Alright.
Yeah, Spider and Flaming Rock are very casual about their tracker. That's okay. I'm using Common and Blade Wolf to see what's going on.
Shovel, oh god.
Oh boy.
That's exactly what you want to see there.
That could be literally anything.
Tallman's got Aghanim this time, looks like.
Yeah.
Well, he took the hit with the back of his head, but it did kill him.
I mean, whatever works. Yeah, Blade Wolf going to check out the catfish. Find out what that has in a moment.
Funny Rock grabbing that fire rod.
Maybe they'll go to Zora from Catfish.
They don't have the mirror, do they?
I don't believe
don't.
so. Maybe the catfish has mirror, which would be just convenient as all get out.
It's really convenient.
Tallman's checking Palace of Darkness.
Not a bad idea. I mean, if you do Aga, you might as well commit. Looks like you're changing
No,
he doesn't have the
it's
money.
just
He doesn't have
Just
the
a
money.
piece of heart.
Mire, Thieves Town, and Turtle Rock are your pendant dungeons. Green pendant is on
Meyer and T Rock.
Well, that means that the medallions are potentially optional.
The Red Cane is optional as well.
Yeah.
Unless that big key is on the right side in Gamon's Tower.
Yeah.
It's a hard breaking. It's kind of like with the boots. You go bootless all run, and the big key is on the torch in Gamon's Tower, and it's like, oh my god, really?
And then you just pray to heaven that it's somewhere in
Yeah.
there.
Looks like Green Team has committed to the idea that Agony is required.
Tallman turned around, maybe realizing he couldn't afford to pay the monkey Palace of Darkness.
Yeah.
No money at all in the seat.
Let's see what's on the Zora ledge. Hook shot. That's big.
That's oh man.
Oh,
With
man.
Tallman's positioning, that's gonna open up the whole world.
Yep.
He needs to go get that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and his partner needs to
He does
do.
indeed.
Well, I don't know where his partner's going because he can't afford this.
East Death Mountain.
Yeah.
Flaming Rock should go East Death Mountain, and then a tall man goes Village of Outcasts.
Yeah.
I think that would be the optimal one.
So it looks to me like Aghanim is required. Hookshot will get you to the Dark World backside, and you can do anything from there. You can do Thieves Town, Skull Woods.
I want to say East Death Mountain is going to get these guys either Mitts or Hammer, and then Aga isn't required.
Could be.
But we're about to find out.
That's certainly possible.
Looks like Flaming Rock is going to go up, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, he's updating his tracker too.
Nice. Master Sword was found by Spider somewhere. Where was that? 3 players have it. Flaming Rock might have it too.
Yeah,
actually.
that,
Where was
wasn't
it?
that on Death Mountain? It was on Death Mountain, right? Inside Spectacle Rock.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
It's where Tallman tried to bump him.
Yeah, that's right.
We're coming up on the real hype cave here. Has anyone checked what that shovel does yet?
Not yet.
I think it's gonna be a...
I don't think Palace of Darkness is going to pay off without the bow. Pretty unlikely place to
No.
get anything. Like, you can go back there, but are you going to get the stuff you need?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You have to think of it the way the logic thinks of it, which means if you waste your keys, you cannot get important stuff in here, which means it's not there. What you need next is not there. There could be stuff there that you need, but it's probably not like the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're coming up on the real hype cave here on Flaming Rock.
Alright, Spider checking Haunted Grove. Let's see what that has. Just a
There's
piece
a
of
master
heart.
sword. There's
Oh,
not
well.
a sword upgrade. Kane of Samaria. Nice. Nice and early when T-Rock and Meyer are pendants.
Nice.
It's how we like them. So he hasn't found glove upgrade or hammer yet, but he doesn't have that second sword, and by extension the third one, because he knows where it is.
That'll make Ganon a lot easier later on, and make a lot of things a lot easier.
Yeah, it's gonna make a lot of things, except yeah.
Tallman is the first of the pack to get where he is.
Yeah, taking advantage. They're taking advantage really well of that hook shot. Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh
Two deaths
no!
on red team and different places.
Oh no. Question is, at this point, would it be worth going back for Spiral Cave at this point, or would you rather just go get the Tempered Sword and get out for now?
I want to get the Spiral Cave again.
Just to make sure?
Yeah, to make absolutely sure.
It looks like Flaming Rock is doing neither.
Yeah, he's committed to Aga. I can understand that. I mean, Aga right now opens up the entire Dark World.
Yeah.
You can get anywhere after you get that portal. Well, except Darkness Mountain, but yeah.
And there are certainly possibilities for things that the Spiral Cave could have that would lock things off, but right now at this point it feels like the stronger play to just try and open up Dark World. You can go all over the place once you get in there.
It's barely worth the risk anymore to just not do Aghanim. You're banking on the hammer being somewhere for the mids, and there's really not too many places left.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually just try to avoid Aga for as long as possible. So I'll check everything until I have no other choice.
I hate this
But
dungeon.
that's obviously.
Very rarely have I had it backfire on me, but not having to do Aghanim saves you a ton of time. If you just
Spider making an interesting play. He's grinding rupees right now, probably to go
the
through
money.
his aura scam.
Yep. Does
On the
Green
bright
Team
side.
have the hookshot yet?
On the bright side, they don't have the hookshot yet, so they'll find it, right?
No, that's not.
That's true.
Are they both gone this route with this?
Are we gonna have more rupee grinding? It looks like it.
Pretty sure those two are out of options at this point.
Hey, you can't do swamp like this because you need the mirror.
Tallman found the
Get in,
cape.
yeah.
Tallman's in the lead right now. All of Red Team's lead is based on what he does and if it pays off.
Yep. He's gonna be able to gain a decent lead on Flaming Rock now, though, and then once Flaming Rock hits Dark World, he can just tell him, okay, go there, there, there. He's lighting that hookshot for the stun.
Tallman heading to the digging game. Oh, 50 rupees. That's not exciting.
Lone Wolf going into Eastern.
It's true. They've not done Eastern at this point. They'll find the book inside. That'll let them get into Desert.
No, one of them has been in Desert.
Oh,
haven't
right. Yeah,
Hmm.
the other one's going in there to get into Desert. Probably to get the Fire Rod.
they? Yeah, so Lone Wolf probably just wants that book, so he, for the sake of having it.
Tallman dies
Ooh.
again. This time it's really going to cost him. He's got a long walk.
Okay.
Oh, no.
That's a costly one.
Spider's getting the money for Palace of Darkness as well, I think.
Well, soon enough, we'll find out what's on.
Wait, he respawned on the pyramid? Does he have the mirror?
I don't know. Killed Aghanim, doesn't have the mirror.
Ganon doesn't have the mirror. I guess he still spawns on the pyramid.
Wait,
He
he's
needs to be
button
careful.
menu. I thought it only puts you on the pyramid if you have the mirror and killed Agony. Maybe
Yeah.
it's different if you die. But
I think
couldn't
it's maybe just if you save and quit. I know if you don't
Yeah,
have
okay.
the mirror and you haven't killed Aghanim, it puts you back in Light World automatically.
Yeah, there was no mirror in that menu. It just puts you on the pyramid, okay? Today I learned.
Tallman is running around with half the hearts of everyone else. He's got to be really careful, and he's underestimating the enemies here a little bit. They need to be hit, stunned, or something. Some of them hit for 4 hearts. Straight up, just 4 hearts. He's got the cape, and he looks like he's checking Bumper Cave with it.
Smart.
These birds.
Might as
Hit
well.
for 3, yeah. These birds are gonna get him killed again.
Those
They sure
birds
did.
are vicious. Oh no. Yeah, everything in Dark World hits for so much.
Tallman being very, very reckless.
They're still ahead. because they have the hook shot. His partner's about to get here with 9 hearts, and they'll make it.
Yeah.
Still nobody checked that trouble spot. I like to think that in 2v2s you should immediately fetch quest items. At least that's what Spoody and I usually do. Just so you know if the other guy has to bother at all with it.
That's a good strategy. Keeps you from potentially having problems later.
Tallman just
Oh god,
cannot handle the seed.
Oh no.
Yeah. He's trying to run past everything. He should just fight it or use his hookshot to stun it and then run past it. Because right now he just keeps getting cornered.
I think he's forgotten about the fact that you can even stun enemies in the first place.
Yeah.
What he's forgotten about is his half-mana ice rod. To be honest. Problem solved.
That's true.
That's a good point.
That's a fantastic point. Spider headed for the Zora scam in a moment. We'll see what that's worth. If this is worth something big, that's going to give Green Team back a chance in this.
He also has the cape. He just straight up cannot do what the game is asking him to do.
We're coming up on that Zora.
And now they're going to uncover the hook shot here. Great importance.
Spider already saw the hookshot, so he's going to check Zora and grab it.
Yeah.
Really interesting what Zora has here. I want to say mitts or hammer, but we're about to see. Oh, close.
Well,
Close.
with this, Green Team is no longer lagging behind. They're about to jump right up the Red Team's position.
Yeah. The entirety of the reason, unfortunately, is because Tallman keeps tanking hits when he only has 5 hearts.
Yep.
Don't really have the life to be tanking at this point.
If you walk towards the left side of this pond, you're not even going to aggro the birds. Yeah, if you go left here, you're going to just stay out of harm's way.
Looks good. There's the mushroom up there.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Oh, that's that bird.
I'm getting flashbacks already.
Oh. Hookshot one-shot these birds, too.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Things are going badly for Tallman. Now you're seeing the team battle curse where one player gets nothing. And that player, unfortunately, was the one who had to navigate Dark World.
Yep.
Yeah.
That bird is out for blood.
Yeah. Even if you practice low heart strats, sometimes you just have one of those days.
Sometimes it just overwhelms you. No matter how much low hearts you practice.
He's got to start using his tools. He's got a lot of options to get rid of it. He could use the cape for all of this walk and be okay with half mana.
I should decide to kill everything now. Oh, there's the cape. Yeah, go left. Okay, he's got it. He's got it. It's also one of those things that you got to be aware of, though, as a teammate, you know, to cover up for. It's like this is where Flaming Rock's gotta come in and be like, man, use the cape.
Spider just picked up Ether in the Village of Outcasts, which would be better if we didn't have optional Mire and Turtle Rock.
Ooh, Spider also just grabbed a nice red sword.
Nice.
And that's pretty nice. Oh no, Tallman. He got that mushroom now, though. So next time we can just go straight to Village of Outcasts. Spider eating a Death in Thief's Town.
Yeah.
He went in with half a heart.
Yeah, it's not terribly surprising.
No, these sound can be rough. He should be fine now, Tallman, that is, because he can walk straight to village now.
He's not gonna have to deal with the birds again.
Exactly. Looks like this seat is rough on anyone, really. And meanwhile, Flaming Rock is chilling with 10 hearts. Everyone's dying.
He's opened up a lot of the darkness. I don't know how much he's gotten out of it, though. Not much.
I'm pretty sure there wasn't a whole lot in pod.
No, I don't remember there being much in there.
Well, this should be a key. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Okay, Tallman finally making his way towards Hype Cave.
Unfortunately, this is where he died the first time. Like, he got all the way here in Life 1, and then he couldn't get back. Got distracted because he picked up the cape and wanted to do a harder one. Which might still be the answer. That mushroom might pay off.
Yep.
Who knows?
No way to know right now.
Meanwhile, Death Mountain being checked by Green Team.
We're finally gonna see what's in that dig spot on Flaming Rock. And it's worthless.
There's the hammer.
Yeah.
By Hey Tallman. Man, if he just made it another 10
nice.
feet, none of that would have happened. There's the boots.
Damn! Oh my god.
Really nice. Now he can just not have to walk that distance anymore.
The hype cave actually living up to the hype for once.
Also a bit of planning that has to go into that though. Like, they should have organized it in a way so Flaming Rock actually makes its way to Hype Cave. Because he has the 10 hearts. And then Hey Tallman should have gone to Pod, I think. The explosive checked ages ago, then I missed that, my bad. Whoops. Lone Wolf coming up on the not so hype cave. Oh no, wait, he's going up.
Boots and hammer unlock a whole bunch.
Yep.
Yep. I'm not surprised Tallman going for the Book of Medora in Eastern. He's probably just going to go straight for Desert Palace because he can finish it now.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and as you would expect, Flaming Rock's gonna make his way straight to Hype Cave to get those boots.
Flaming Rock death warped out of blinds.
Oh wait, he went into Thieves Town to take an intentional death to get hearts back?
Yeah, down to have a
Oh
heart.
damn,
You know?
I just saw him die. That's really smart. I like that. Damn. Gotta
Yeah.
remember that.
At least assure that he probably won't die on the way to the hype cave.
Spider finding that half magic in chess game.
Nice.
Yeah, red team got that already.
Yep.
Where to now? Got the hammer, got the power gloves. What the heck's that mirror? I guess they could do Tower of Hera now. Either way.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, Hera seems like a good idea. You can also check the ether tablet while you're up there.
Yes. Hera is usually a good idea.
Spider looks like he's headed for Skull Woods.
There, he has the fire rod, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
a
not
bad
a-
idea.
That's not a terrible play, especially if you can complete it with just 7 hearts.
Yeah.
I'm never confident enough to try and do this with just 7 hearts.
I don't think anyone's confident in Modular.
Mafia is my least favorite boss in this game.
Same.
Just so many ways that can go horribly, horribly wrong.
Very nice. Spider getting a bomb jump over. Gets rewarded with a compass.
Best reward.
Blue mail. That's something you're hyped to see.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It won't progress you, but you're never really.
You're never going to say no to an armor upgrade in this
Yeah,
game.
pretty much.
Especially one that would only take like 30 seconds to get to.
Oh damn! Laurel wound up with a butter sword. Where do you find that?
Dang.
I'm missing everything. Right side of that one, no.
Ah,
Yep.
that
There's
is
two
a
on.
very nice pickup there.
2 on Death Mountain, 1 in Thieves Town, and 1 in the Light World. And Escape.
Ballman just picked up the fire rod. Looks like he's going straight for Lamola. Don't blame him in the slightest.
Well,
He's still practicing his low heart strats.
curious to see how he's gonna react when he learns about that blue mail in Skull Woods.
Imagine he's going to be very happy.
Yeah, he might just go straight to Skull Woods after.
And I wouldn't blame him in the slightest.
Oh, me neither. Oh, nice sticking to Death Warp on Spider.
As long as Tallman's good with the fire rod, he should be okay against the Lamolas.
Yeah.
Half magic will help with that too.
Tall man skipping hearts. He's really confident. To be fair, land Molas aren't.
Blade Wolf just checking the hype cave, getting the good stuff in there.
Yep.
Now Spider going up against Mopula.
Yeah, this crystal doesn't look like he's found anything of value in Skull Woods. Well, it was required anyway, so.
Yep.
Spider playing it safe with that keep. Nice.
Very nice. Don't believe they found the second item in there, so there may be some worth in going back to the last chest. Although I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. He's just leaving.
All men a bit indecisive about where he wants to go.
Yeah.
Don't
Blade Wolf
blame him.
maybe going for Hera.
Yep.
Oh dear. Spiders fell right back into Skull Woods.
Oh, did he get pushed in? Damn. Coming up on that Tower of Hera. He's gonna check the tablet first, that makes sense.
Took me a long time to realize that there's skulls under there, not just a wall that you can throw on Flaming Rock's maze, Skull Woods. I probably should just take a death again. Yeah, he is.
Yep.
It looks like they did fix Wizrobe's blue robes. They look way better.
Yeah. It's looking pretty smooth to me.
Tall man makes his way into Thieves Town, probably wants to grab that sword. Gotta do Thieves Town anyway.
Yeah. So far, the basement of Hera looking optional. Spider gets the mushroom. Maybe he'll be the first one to turn it in. He might have just taken a death just to save and quit a little faster. No. Nah.
So is that basement required for Hera? Or like
What's-
basement, does basement have an item? I saw the compass, I'm not sure if he has the map.
He skipped over the map, which was in that very first room.
Oh, okay, so there's an item in the basement.
Yeah,
There is
40.
something in the basement.
No, he's going back.
Yeah, you really don't want something super important to be down in that basement.
Oh, that didn't work, now he's trapped.
Oh boy. Looks like Flaming Rock maybe heading in the direction of Hera.
Yep. Seems likely.
Smart play.
He needs to pick up a sword anyway.
That's true. And basement of Hera. That's no. It's everyone's favorite emote. The pendant dungeons were Mire, Turtle Rock, and what was the third one? Was that Pod or no?
Why did Tallman bail out?
Or was the other pendant on Blind? That might be possible.
Yeah, I think it was, but he didn't do it after going all that way.
I guess he's gambling that the pedestal doesn't have anything on it, which most of the time is a good gamble, but I feel like if you've made it that far, you might as well just go all the way and take the pendant just in case. Because you're going to waste a lot of time if it turns out the pendants are required for something. A whole lot of people right now trying to figure out where they want to go next, because this is the kind of seed that my team was expecting in the first seed. This thing where it's just one out of the way thing. Oh, he's checking the mushroom. What's the mushroom going to be? Is that going to be the
mushroom? $50 or what?
Yeah,
it was $50.
That's disappointing. I think we got some very confused runners right now. Trying to figure out where they can go next.
Titan Mitts are locking them out. Titan Mitts and Bo.
Mitts gatekeeping as they tend to.
Nobody done Swamp yet.
Yeah, nobody's done Swamp. I think Spider's going for the stuff behind the graveyard right now. Yeah, like that might be a good chance.
Can't really do a lot at graveyard without the mirror.
Oh, that's true. That's entirely true.
They can't get into Swamp either. I don't really know what their options are.
They can't get into Swamp. Skullwoods is done. Thieves Town is done.
Not really sure what their options are here.
Oh, Spider going to look at the pedestal.
Well, might as well, but it's probably not going to be anything with Mire
and Turtle Rock being required.
Yeah.
And theoretically, it could be something like a bow.
That was an arrow booster.
Yeah, not great. Hey. Can't get to Dark Death Mountain. Could there be something in the Spike Cave, I wonder? That's the next thing I would think about.
Spike Cave could have something.
Yeah. That would be mean, but that could have something in it.
And Tallman heading into Generation. I don't know if he's just gonna do Tower of Hero.
I guess they probably figure they don't have a lot of choices at this point.
Yeah, but Flaming Rock already did it, and he hasn't found anything.
And
although
he's not going to find much of anything in this last room.
Yep. They got Hammer and Powder. Has anyone checked Batman yet?
No.
That's actually an option.
That is another good option. We got a couple of possible ways that this...
Yeah, there's sure places they can go to, but they're all out of the way at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, Flaming Rock. Oh yeah, you need to hit the color switch if you want to get out of here.
I've checked a lot of locations that have a lot of chests in them because those are usually your high value plays, but not this time.
Yeah, those myths are just gatekeeping.
Yep.
We're gonna come up on a spike cave? Yes.
Yeah.
Good place to be at. Utilizing his boots. Let's see what's here.
Man. Give me a break with this seed. 3 bombs.
Wow.
Well, it might be Batman, but they might not be thinking about it. Sanctuary is where you go if you go to Batman. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. They can't do anything at Graveyard right now.
Swamp can still be done.
No, they don't have the mirror.
Oh, that's right.
You need the mirror to get in there.
What a pain. You're missing 3 big
I'm not
items.
sure.
You don't normally think of the mirror as one of the big items,
Bonkrocks?
but
Bonkrocks? Did they check Bonkrok Cave? Did they not check Bonkrok Cave?
no,
I don't
that's
think
true.
anyone
No one has
has,
checked
because
Bonk
Boots came late and they always forget.
Uh-oh. That's an
Never-
easy one to forget.
Green team both doing it at once, I think. Double down on the Bonk Rock. Nope, they're both going very fast.
Are they both gonna go to Spider-Man? What are they doing? Spider-Man, Batman.
Double down on
fucking
Batman.
heroes now. Maybe they probably both figure that it's their last option and there's nothing else they can do, so they just both go. It's like, has to be here anyway. Now he's gonna wind up with like a big 20 and
Hey Tuesday, thanks for the host.
oh! There's the myths. There's
Still a
Bonkrok
myth.
Cave.
Dang.
Bonk Rock Cave was a waste and the bat was the big payoff.
Batman was the play. And
Okay.
now they can go anywhere.
Green
The
team.
Well,
only
almost
thing
anywhere.
still locked off to them, they still can't do Mire, which is still optional right now, and they can't do Swamp Palace.
They can go to East Dark Death Mountain, and that's like the first place they should go, I think.
Immediately, red team going over there. It's like they're in the same call.
Yeah.
Tallman's not gonna go there until he hears from Flamin' Rock the story. And Rock is lucky he has mana left after using the cape in there like he did.
Ooh, the Flute in the King's Tomb. Nice.
Ooh.
They don't need it though. Probably.
You
They
probably
don't technically need it, but it's going to make traveling to the final few areas easier.
It's gonna make traveling easier, yeah, but here's the point. As long as you don't have that flute, you never gotta consider Misery Mire. Now you gotta consider there's something at Misery Mire, maybe.
At least consider the 3 chests around it.
Yeah. Yeah. But really, someone needs to head up to Death Mountain. There's so many chests there.
You know, I feel like if Flute's not gonna show up early, it would be better if it didn't appear at all.
Yeah.
And right now, it's pretty mid-race. It's pretty bad to see. It's definitely like Book and Hookshot
Yeah.
if you don't need Hookshot. A couple items like that you don't want to see right away.
Oh, there's the Death Mountain play.
Right from the start, again, here we are tied as both teams figure out what to do next. Blacksmith with Flaming Rock.
Not going for the
I had-
Smith on the butt play.
It's been kind of a nutso seed. Tallman leapt out to a big lead early and then just ate a lot of deaths early on in Dark World. And here we are. Bottle inside of the place around Meyer.
That bow, though. In Pet Cave.
Nice. That could end up being a big mistake for...
Oh wait, Flaming Rock has the frog buddy. Does he know how to get him into Light World?
Looks like it.
Okay. That would be really confusing if you don't know about that. Yeah, he does it.
Yeah.
That's honestly one of the worst places for the mirror to be, is on Brett Smith or Purple Chest.
They're still missing the mirror to complete the game. That's it. That's all red team needs.
Yep.
Do we have some mirror smiths?
Oh, that'd be nuts.
That would be pretty nuts.
It would be really annoying if it was in the chest.
Yeah, yikes.
Spider getting lost on that mountain?
Blade Wolf heading for Ice Palace.
They now have access to every dungeon in the game, so on Swamp.
Yep.
Maybe they can't go into Mire and Turtle Rock, not sure.
Hopefully they won't have to.
Yeah, I didn't catch what the Meyer pendant was. And I think Spider can't figure out how to get to Dark Death Mountain. I'm not sure. Oh no, he's going to Tower Fair, okay.
Green's splitting this up, right? They're gonna get Tower Hera, Dark Mountain, and Palace of Darkness done all at once.
Yep.
Ice Palace being checked right away as
Mirror!
well.
What, where?
Ironically, in the mirror scam case.
Oh, damn.
Is that officially everything they need?
Yeah, I thought the other team went up there.
I think they just... Spider just went for Tower of Hera right away.
Uh-oh.
Didn't bother with the dark.
Yeah, Spider seemed a little lost on the way up.
That's gonna be costly because I need to play the drums.
Hookshot Cave did not pay off for Flaming Rock. I don't particularly blame them for trying.
See, I thought that they did Dark Mountain up there. When he went up there, I just assumed that he would have gotten the mirror. I didn't think anyone would find it up there.
Yeah.
Now they're 2 items ahead on red team, taking advantage again. This time, for the last time, go mode.
And Flaming Rock finally going to get the sword, maybe not, the sword upgrade. I was hoping he'd go up in there and get the sword upgrade. They must be
That's
at
what
least
he's done.
relatively...
He's getting this up,
Okay,
yeah.
there we go. That's right.
It's not curtains for Green by any means. They're about to find that mirror.
Yeah.
And then they really just gotta hope to find the bow.
They just wasted a little bit of time doing ice. That's the only mistake being made right now. Instead of getting the bow, they went to ice.
Yeah.
They'll wind it down soon. There's quite a few dungeons left. There's 5 to go on red team. The same story on green, I think. Pretty sure that they only have 1 or 2 each as well, so they're not that far ahead at all. They probably have a 10-minute edge. Maybe less.
It's gonna just strongly depend on when green goes to check Peg Cave.
Yeah. It's really a matter of, can Tall Man stay away from death for the rest of this run? If he can do that, the red team's going to win easily. But if he has a couple deaths, especially in Ganon's tower, green could be right back in it.
I don't know if he's ever gotten the blue tunic or not. Now, Tallman does not have the blue tunic. He didn't bother to pick that up. He'll get the Scott Woods eventually.
I would hope he's not going to try to beat the game with just the green tunic. But that seems like suicide, even if you're really good at the game. It's so easy for Ganon to go horribly wrong. You don't have any protection.
Well, it's been a long seed, but we're in cleanup mode with one team at least. All they have to do is not die for a while and they'll get this done in 30 minutes or less. They can go ahead and skip most of these. They can skip through Swamp, that's nice.
Yeah, Gomot Swamp is really nice.
They don't have to do seriously long dungeons, Mire and Turtle Rock being out, that's going to speed things up. And Ice, too. Those are the 3 long ones, they're gone. They're just not required at all. So, Thieves Town, too, isn't short. It's pretty medium paced, but they don't have to do that.
Yeah.
So we're looking at, like, Desert. That's almost instant. Eastern Palace is really fast.
Yeah. Pot can be a bit annoying if they still need to do that.
I think one of them just finished it. I don't know if Flame and Rock ever did it.
Yeah.
I don't see how he could have finished it when he didn't have the bow. But I think he did go in and do most of it. So I think he's half done. Tallman still has to go up there and get the mirror. That's why he walked from Palace of Darkness to Eastern the hard way. He was already mid-done on Palace of Darkness when he heard where the mirror was, so he has to just decide whether he's going to get it now or make this trip. Red team never found the flute, I don't think.
I'm not surprised. It's in a relatively out-of-the-way location in the King's Tomb.
Made their life a
Not
little
a
easier.
place. That is true.
As far as they know, it's in Ganon's tower, which means they don't have to even check Mire. And they didn't. They just got a little lucky on that front. Friggin' big key off of Argus here.
That's the worst. Unless you're in go mode like this. Otherwise, you're just retreading ground on the off chance that it has something in it.
Where's Rock going?
Heading to the south side of Dark Lake Hylia? He must be... I don't think he's done Ice Palace yet, so he must be doing that
Yeah,
shortcut himself over there.
that makes sense. Go mode Ice Palace is super good. The difference between Ice being go mode and not is one of the fastest dungeons to one of the slowest.
Yes. Also depends on whether you can bomb jump.
Yeah, if you can bomb jump reliably, then it's very, very easy.
Yeah,
Even
it's
without it, with the
faster.
Red Cane, still have a pretty fast dungeon.
That's also true.
It's still pretty fast. You still need to find the small key and the big key, though. You can just skip that if you bomb jump. But it's not a big deal. Well, there's a big key. I'll be damned.
Turtle Rock speeding this thing up by not being in the game. It's gonna knock another 5 minutes off the overall time, just in
Oh
general.
yeah, for sure.
It's just a dungeon. Even if you don't need anything, you still have to get
It's a
lots of pipes.
It's a really long dungeon.
It's like an auto-scroller dungeon almost. It's so annoying.
Yeah. Green team's still bowless.
Yeah, the red team has finished up all the dungeons the green team can't do.
Well, the mirror part is about to be fixed. Well, yeah, they would have had to have found the mirror, otherwise Swamp wouldn't be going on, that's true. But they have not found the bow. Still an item behind at this point. A major item.
They know that it's a Titan Mitt restricted item. Or mirror. They know it's one of those two things. So there's not too many places to check, there's less than 10. Aside from Swamp Palace, which is what they're go-moding right now, or they're just trolling through right now. And when the boss gives them the big key, it might really hurt them. You don't want to see Spider going back in here with the big key, but he probably will because it's the logical thing to do in his situation.
Yep, the only way you don't do that is if you somehow don't have the mirror and the compass by that point. Odds of that are very, very low, though. It looks like Blade Wolf is heading for Meyer. Exactly what you were just talking about a minute ago. Although I'm sure he appreciates getting a big heart at least.
Time for Tallman to take on Skull Woods. That blue tunic will help, but he's still got a fight on his hands. Half mana will help too. He's the one who had a lot of trouble
Yep.
earlier on in the overworld, and Mothiel ain't any nicer.
He'll
Freaking
at least get
Gimdos.
the blue mail, but it's still a full heart of damage that Montilla does with every touch. And the spikes do
Gimdos.
fixed damage anyway.
Gimdos is hitting for 2. They're dangerous as
Yep.
well. There's that blue tunic. He's got those hot cyan eyeballs now.
Tunic just looks so good on Darkling.
You do not want to die here. You want to die in the dungeon if you
Oh,
have
no.
to take a death.
You absolutely don't want to die outside.
That would be terrible. Send us all the way back to the pyramid.
It's honestly
Yep.
time to die on purpose. Jump in that pit. That's what I would do.
You can just run through.
Ooh, he forgot
Oh,
a
he
key.
forgot the key.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh! That is the worst place.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, and he doesn't have the flute. Oh, it's time to save and quit. And go to sink.
Hey, Tallman's 10th run of this one stretch of land right here. He might win, but I think he hates this seed.
A lot of it is probably just the nerves too, isn't it?
Well, I like to look at his heart count compared to his 2 lines of hearts ally.
Well, yeah, that makes sense too. 7 hearts.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, green's heading for the Pyramid of Power. And maybe red tunic's in here. It's about the only thing I can think of that would be of any actual value at this point. They think they're still looking for the bow, but they're not gonna find it in there. Location simultaneously obvious and not obvious. Something that's just very easy to overlook. Red bottle, it could be worse. It could be a lot better. But it could be worse.
Tallman's
And
skipping that key
Tallman's-
again. He's gonna have to get
could
it.
Yeah, that's gonna prove costly.
Ah, not too bad. There's a key right there.
Yeah.
He needs to know that there's a key under that pot that would help him out in the future. Yeah, you don't need this chest, usually. Okay, well, if he can dodge damage, he's got this. Lots of mana. And a full mana down there, too, if he wants it. But he doesn't really need it. Going for the fairy heal in this next room. Meanwhile, Spider's back in
safe.
Ice Palace.
Oh, he tried to catch it with the button. That's tricky.
Oh, Blue Tunic Moth hits for 2, I think, and the spikes hit for 1.
For 1.
I
They hit for
think it's
each.
one each, yeah.
Yeah. Spikes are always 1 regardless of armor.
At least Tallman's got a few hits.
With
Yeah,
the
he's
gold
got a-
sword, he's definitely got the advantage here, but it could easily go wrong, and it's starting to go wrong.
Ooh, he's taking a lot of
Oh
damage.
boy.
He's got him.
Spin attacks don't do anything. Don't do... Ooh, nice. You just comboed him.
Red team's wrapping up. 2 dungeons left. and I think they've done the hard ones, honestly. Like, what's left? It's gonna be the free ones.
Yeah, still no sign of green going to peg cave.
I get the feeling that they're going to have a similar revelation to the one we had with the flute and the escape. It's like, oh wait, we never checked that, did we? And then it's just going to happen. It's when there's so many chests, it's just so easy to forget about just one, and that one can mess you up.
Yep.
It's unfortunate for green team.
Tommen has to do Swamp and Ice still. That's what he needs. I think Flaming Rock is wrapping up with Eastern. I think that's his last one. Is that right? Sounds right.
I think so.
Sounds right.
No, he's missing 3 and 4. I'll see what those are. Desert and Eastern. Well, those are tough ones. Good luck.
Save the worst for last.
Yeah, Spider's tracker isn't being updated. I'm just gonna take it out. I could have tried to update that myself, but didn't happen.
Please don't tell me that Blade Wolf is gonna try doing Turtle Rock to look for the bow. Kind of afraid that's what he's gonna try doing here.
This, where's the bow is what the green team wants to know, and they just can't find it. It's slowing them down so much.
I feel for them.
Well, you just had this. You just had
Yes,
the same
we
thing.
did. Yeah. I know someone pointed out to me that one of these Sage Pearls of Wisdom was to learn the Dark Caves. That's the only one I've not been able to do consistently, is that one there. Although it didn't matter because it wasn't mine to start with, but we do need to practice that before we play again. I get the feeling that Blade Wolf is headed straight to Turtle Rock to try and find the bow. He's not going to find it there.
Oh, he needs bombos and he doesn't have that.
Well, that might be a blessing in disguise.
That is his saving grace right now.
It honestly is. Super good. He's probably not happy to see that, but he should be. It makes me think Bombos is actually in Ganon's tower, and that's going to save them a whole bunch of pain.
There's a good chance, yeah. Is he going to go to Meyer next?
They can go into Meyer. That's Ether.
Uh-oh. He will go into Meyer.
Jeez, man. He just does not want to do the blacksmiths. It's weird, too, because you got the mirror, now you can get 3 chests there really easy. Mirror and the flute.
Really fast trick.
Yeah. They're just not thinking of it like we didn't think of the flute.
Yeah.
It's that frozen bird.
have some, have some birdsicle later.
You sure short that bird.
Blacksmiths are unlocked by the Titan mitts.
Which were right next to them.
Yep.
But it makes it a really convenient check right after it.
They're doing it. They're doing it. Very exciting.
Oh, okay. In before he turns in the frog, but doesn't check that cave.
Thank goodness.
This is it.
Okay.
Oh,
this
not
is
yet.
it. We're finding the bow.
Postpone.
One was going to the 75% of the dungeon that you never need to go to.
Yeah.
It's really easy to get confused when you're new to randomizer, so I don't blame him at all. But this part of the dungeon you never need to visit.
The first 20 times I did this, I went in here because it just made sense.
Same.
Like, what you're supposed to do is just 180 in the middle of the dungeon, just turn around and go right back the way you came.
Exactly.
And that don't make no sense, but that's the best way.
Oh
Is he not
no!
getting the-
Spider is not getting
Oh
the
no,
hammer
he
pegs.
didn't. Oh no.
He just went straight for the. They think they did peg cave, I guess.
Oh no!
Kind of feel bad now. Oh no, the chest. Kind of feel bad now that I called that.
Oh, we're gonna get a forfeit from these guys, I think.
Oh no. We gotta leave that chest outside. There we go.
I cannot go with me. Like, the worst thing for Green Team right now is the fact that they didn't go to the hammer field. The worst thing would be finding Bombos inside of Mire.
Oh god, if that purple chest has bombos, that'd be a
Blade Wolf.
disaster. Oh no.
Oh no!
The fairy he wanted was hiding in the wall.
Oh, Flaming Rock's on his way to T-Rock.
He's on his way to Ganon.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
My bad.
This is... Seen a lot of people do the right side first strategy. We did it earlier, so what are they gonna do?
I personally still like to go with the highest percentage chance, which is check the two chests on the right side and then go left.
Give me your guess on numbers. I'm going for 8 out of 22.
Oh yeah. Gotta get those
I'll go
guesses
for
in.
14.
Oh, I wanted to say that. I'm going to 11 then.
Dang. Too much of a mind meld there.
2 keys.
That's nice.
That's not
Hey,
such a
Tallman.
bad start.
For a guy with like 12 deaths, Hey Tallman is right behind. All he's got to do is kill Cold Stare, and he's in Ganis Tower as well. Red
Oh,
tunic.
red mail on the
free.
lamp.
Yeah. Look at
Immortality.
that super robe.
That's really good.
Well, we've seen 3 chests so far.
Yep.
Technically. Torch counts. Here's 4 through 7.
Torch.
There's bombos.
Well, that's at least good news for green.
Come on, 8. Still be 8.
Did you win a prize if you're exactly right? You win like 10,000 smackers.
I just buy myself my own prize.
Oh, nice bonk.
He can actually
Improv.
shot across the
Yeah, you
anyway.
can.
Yeah.
It's improvising it nicely though.
Oh no! Right in the pit again. Well,
Just coming 8. Just 8 coming up.
Big key.
what's this?
Oh, compass. Same thing.
Vanilla compass is randomized.
If I-
Oh, he forgot a key.
Oh no.
That might be bad
Oh,
news.
that-
hopefully that doesn't come back to bite him.
Oh, that would be a disaster.
I mean, there were weirdly shaped boss doors in Skyward Sword. Why not? Just jam that cylindrical object right in there.
Okay, coming up. Come on, 11. Next one.
Alright.
Oh, damn it. 13.
Dang. So close. Well, Lauracia and Linebeck win. It's good news for Tall Man that the red tunic is right away in this dungeon, but I still worry.
How is he still on 7 hearts? That's nuts.
How's he gonna do the rest of this on just 7 hearts?
Together they have 20.
Together they have a 100% file.
Yeah, they have all 20 together. They should stick with that and share a health pool.
Wasn't there rumors at some point that they were gonna come up with like a version of not
it's in the
randomizer,
works.
but the vanilla where you can do true co-op?
It's in the works actually for Rando as well, with shared inventory. It's really interesting.
Yeah. Might have to do another tournament with that in the future. Who knows? That'd be really interesting how you divide up things.
Shared inventory sounds awkward, but also really interesting. Instead of go to Death Mountain to get the book, it's going to be like, oh, you have a book in your inventory now.
Yeah, it would make seeds like this much faster.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
be finished in like 75 minutes or something.
You would be really fast with that, yeah.
That extra missed key isn't going to end up costing Flaming Rock, which is great.
Yeah, both of Green Team is Maya right now.
If Myra is a green pendant, that would be understandable. But yeah, it is the green pendant, so I guess the next stop is to go see Old Man Shanana.
This is no good.
It really isn't. They thought the seed was ruder than it actually is.
It was pretty
And
rude.
not with this. It was pretty rude,
It was a pretty rude scene.
but still, it wasn't quite as rude as it could have been.
Flaming Rock's gonna
Almost
end up
with-
wrapping it up in here in an hour 45 or so.
Yep.
Hour 47, something like that. And his partner will be right behind him.
Yep.
Partner also has 7 hearts. So
Yeah.
As long as they don't
I'm
play it.
expecting everything. I'm expecting anything.
There's still very much an element of danger. It would take a lot of deaths for Green to be able to come back at this point. But
He can get 2 fairies right now if he's smart.
Yes.
He's not going to. He might not know about them.
Yeah, he might not know about it.
If he can get through here without dying, he can get a fairy. And he'll probably take that
Yeah.
heal.
The entire gauntlet though. Well, there was a heart, so that's nice.
Got half mana.
There's a lot of
and
things.
Cape. Could cheese this.
There's a lot of things in the gauntlet though that do a fixed 1 damage, so red mail isn't even gonna matter.
What's this BMOS do?
I'm pretty sure they do a fixed 1. They might do half a heart with red mail.
I'm pretty sure you're right with fixed 1.
He's starting to
That
go
is 1
down. I hope
damage.
he remembers he has a cape this time. Come on, use it.
Uh-oh. Don't die in us
like-
again,
Oh, there's a
Tommy.
fairy. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
He likes to live dangerously. Oh no.
Oh, that's
That
bad.
fireball does a fixed 1 as well. Oh.
He's got one in the bottle, apparently. He's not out
Ooh.
yet.
Oh, he made us all worry for nothing.
Oh, I'm still worried.
This is honestly the hard part, and it's over now.
Yeah.
One skeleton's in the way. Yeah, he's got it. He can get
Alright.
another fairy in the next room, refill his
Get it
bottle.
right there.
Yeah.
He's switching to powder.
The only thing which would concern me at this point would be not necessarily Aga 2, but Ganon. That's
Ganon is
very
always
easy
dangerous.
fight.
Ganon is always dangerous because he does so much damage, especially contact.
Well, it's not going to get any easier than Gold Sword and Silver Arrows.
That is true.
Can't do it with that, then you just can't do it. It's pretty uncommon to have the gold sword, honestly, unless you're really 100%.
Or get lucky, yeah. It's pretty rare at this point.
Eisen Maw, thanks for the host.
That was a good Aghanim too from Flaming.
Indeed.
We could see Lone Wolf walk towards Peg Cave now. Walking towards the village.
Here's Ganon for Flaming Rock, and Tallman is almost there.
He never bought from the bottle vendor, but he didn't have anything.
How much longer is it going to take? Will we see Ganon get defeated first, or the Hammer Pig field for Green Team?
He's lost. He's thinking about where to go.
We can see a forfeit from Green Team.
We might.
If they
I
can't
just-
find it, they can't find it.
I-
Like, that's,
I can't help but feel bad for them.
yeah, it sucks when this happened. This happened one time before where a team got stuck and just sat at the map. They couldn't figure out where to go. That's what we got here. We got a confusion from information being distributed wrong and missing a thing.
Yeah.
All it takes is just one chest going off the radar, and the whole thing can just blow up in your face.
No, does Flaming have a... Oh, he does. Okay, we're good.
It's impossible for us to tell ever. Never know when these guys have a fairy. It's too many screens to watch that closely. The fairy is always a surprise. If you're racing this and you want to mess with me, just die over and over again all game, but always have a fairy.
That's an interesting little skip that Spider did. I've never seen that before. Skip from the left side of Palace of Darkness to get straight to the back without needing the crystal switch. It's not useful in this case, but it's still pretty cool to watch.
Flaming Rock getting his torch glitch.
Blade Wolf just completely lost right now.
Yeah,
The bows don't really know what to do.
Partner's checking the rest of Palace of Darkness, knowing that it probably doesn't have much, because, like I said, since you can waste keys, you can waste like 3 of them, you can lock yourself out of half of these chests on either side. And since you can lock them out of one side, you can lock them out of the other technically, and that means that all those chests in the back are optional every time if you don't have the means to do the whole dungeon.
Well, that's it. Rock's done.
Flaming Rock at 147.8.
Nice.
Last one, that was quite the seed, but he stuck through with it. Hey, Tall Man is coming up on Ganon now with his iffy heart count.
2.5.
That worries me so much.
He does still have his fairy, I believe. So
He does have a fairy, I'm pretty sure.
at least a little bit of safety there. Could you imagine trying to do silverless Ganon with just 7 hearts? That would be... Ugh.
Oh, I've done that one expert run, and that was enough. It gives you 6 hearts, Master Sword, and no silvers. And green mail only. It was
Yeah.
something else.
What used to be called masochist mode.
Oh,
I
there
don't-
goes the fairy.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't take too many more hits, or that could become a problem. So that's probably his last fairy.
The bats are iffy to dodge. It's really difficult.
I agree.
He's got the worst part. If he dodges that bat, that circle bat, he's got the worst done. Yeah, he's good now.
Yep.
From here, it's fairly safe.
Blade Wolf just checked out Ice Rod Cave.
They have done everything they can think of, except for one thing.
Yep.
They're just poring over the map, checking things over twice.
Restore glitch, nice.
Ganon in the center of the room is an easy double. He got it. That's into
Yep.
Ganon.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, actually lighting the torch like that on slower on purpose will get you that double, really. Almost guaranteed. So it's actually a good plan. 149.55 for his partner. Red team is done.
Well done.
Congrats. I think I'll be heading out before you guys hop in for the interview.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, it's getting late.
past 4. It's getting really late, yeah.
See you later, problems.
Right. Have a good one. See ya.
Have a good night, man.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
I cannot believe we got through that seed. Jeez.
I died so many times.
You like to live dangerously.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah,
less
it's
hearts than
Dark
anybody, Tallman.
World with. Wow. Okay.
We were watching you have the advantage, first one with the hookshot in the Dark World, and then you died 10 times in a row.
Yeah. Basically, we knew that the seed was going to gate us towards Agnum no matter what, so I just explored everything in the light world. I was basically like the little grunt just running around, just doing all the little errands, just little heavy work here.
Well, congratulations on your win. Unfortunately for Green Team, it looks like they might actually forfeit. They cannot find the bow. They
They
missed
can't.
it.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, that sucks. The bow was
Oh man.
not in a great intuitive spot at all. That's for
Where
certain.
was it? I don't even remember.
It was
You
Peg-
discovered
It was
it.
the
Yeah.
pegs.
Yeah. Spider's
Oh,
done.
gosh,
it looks
yeah.
Like. Ooh,
Oh, Spider's done.
Spider's done.
That's unfortunate.
Goodness.
Ooh.
And Blade Wolf is just gonna drink his sorrows away at this point.
Oh man, that's unfortunate.
That is very unfortunate.
I do agree with Blade Wolf's
Yeah.
attempts here. I agree with him.
Yeah, I mean, other than me dying a whole bunch, this was a pretty nice seed. Like we hit go mode
It was
pretty
nice.
early.
It was nice because we made the right plays. That's really what that was. This could have been a nasty seed easily, but everything worked out pretty well.
Yeah, they forfeited.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Yeah,
It
that's
was
fair.
just that one chest.
That's fair. Like
Dang.
pretty much we were struggling for the longest time because we had to find the Titans mitts before we could do anything, and we were just running around figuring out everything. It was so awful to try to find them.
Yeah, the Titan Mitt was nasty. The bow in Peg Cave. Green Team. You
Yeah.
missed it.
Wait, where was the bow?
It was in Peg Cave.
I went there, I swear.
I guess you
One of
couldn't-
you checked the other three,
That's it.
but not Peg Cave.
Oh no.
No. That's unfortunate.
Well, that's my fault, because I definitely was asked if I checked Peg Cave, and I definitely said that I did.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Ooh.
You guys might have been able to take that one then easily. Jeez.
It was pretty close until like it was
It wasn't really close, because
Until
after
that.
we found the hook shot at the Zora ledge, we were both like, well, we're just playing for fun now.
well, Hey Tallman found the hook shot and had it pretty early, but he had a lot of deaths, so you guys kind of caught up at that point. And then once it came down to where the mirror Titan mitts and bow are, again another break-even race. From there on, it was who found those first.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. I was worried that we were gonna have to scout up the money for Zora because we were getting like no money, or we just wasted on everything else. That was gonna be a really big sore spot if it was at Zora.
Yeah, we were
We-
down to
we-
just a few spots, and I was saying, "How many rupees do you have?" He said, "I only have 200." Oh
Yeah.
no.
Zora's
really don't want it for
Fight
rupees.
Cave,
Thank
like,
we didn't have
was resort to everything except the place that we need to go there, and it was like, oh wait a minute, Batman exists. I should check there just real quick. Oh shit, it's the Titans mitts. Okay. Like that's what that was.
Just unleash the bee on the bow. Just sting the bow.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Yeah,
for
I got
playing.
rid of the bee pretty early, so I could get my trademark safety fairies.
Yeah,
What is
I'm
that
glad I
right
got
to
a safety fairy
Google
too.
right
That
now?
could have been bad.
Cool, I
Well-
soft locked the game. That's a fitting end. I can't move.
Good.
Oh no.
Looks like you got a question mark over your head.
I fixed it.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Nice soft lock.
Well,
Yeah.
uh,
Well, I just had to hit a button, but I fixed it.
Blade Wolf, Spider, thanks for playing. It was the lower bracket game, so you'll be out now, but thanks
Yeah.
for joining us.
Thanks for being our
having
opponents.
us.
That was that felt close at the very least. It
Yeah,
felt
good race,
close.
guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh.
Well,
Well
Flaming Rock
played.
and Tallman, you'll be moving on to round 3. It's going to be open from now on. You'll be playing Rick.
That's right. Oh god, that's right. Okay, well that's a new thing we need to practice now.
Rick and
Yeah,
Kuko.
I need to play some open.
Yeah.
And
That's gonna be a time.
Do you mind if I plug something really
No, go for
fast? Yeah, I'm going to actually be doing a music stream on Wednesday, plugging up my guitar and playing a couple tunes. So come for that. It'll be really good, I promise.
Nice.
And if you're
I'm really
interested in
excited
for that.
following the people who ran today, their names are on screen right now. Twitch
Yeah, if you're
names.
somehow interested in following my garbage content, then you can follow me.
Well, thanks for coming. I'm gonna do something else now.
That is-
just, we're
that is
gonna
fair.
play some
Yeah.
crappy old 90s RPG called Legend of the Gaia that only I enjoy. That's what's on my menu, so I'm gonna be doing that here in a few. Thanks for coming
Nice.
by,
Have
everybody.
fun with that.
Nice.
Yep, no problem.
Thank you for having
Thanks for
us.
having us.
See you around. Yep.
Take easy, everybody.
Later.
Later.
See you later.
And yeah, with that, just give me 5. We're gonna set that up. I am definitely doing that. So I'm just gonna take 5 for now, folks, and then we'll be right back online with that. I'm not going offline or anything. I'm just gonna throw a couple commercials up so I can keep track of time, and we're gonna try and reload the one I already had started. Hopefully that works.